Alright, we are out front in the driveway. I have a bit of time to kill before I have to go pick up my older brother taking work. So we are using this time, good girl, to work on Foxtrot with walking. I'm going to check this view real quick to make sure you guys can see everything okay. Come here, girlfriend. Do. Oh yeah, that's a great view. Okay, so we're just gonna walk in my driveway now that we've got a bit of a break from the rain. I don't know how long it's gonna last. You guys can actually see a pretty good view. I don't know what's caught in that thing. Oh no. Okay, new tripod is awesome, guys, but it is taking some learning to figure everything out. So, that's a little bit of a better view. There we go. Alright, so what we're gonna do is come here. So I have my treat pouch on me. We're going to test every now and then to see if she'll take treats, but I'm actually more concerned. And apparently my mom's coming out here, so we're going to wait for her to randomly show up. We are actually going to work more on her tugging as her reward instead of actually taking a treat. Okay, it sounded like she went back inside. I didn't want her to get spooked right at the top of our lesson plan, but this is a great example of how I utilize my time. Good girl, sit. When I'm, having to deal with the rest of my life, right? Because I do have other stuff that I have to get done with all of this stuff around. But this is our substitute for treats that we're working in. You can see she is enjoying it. There's nothing else going on really out here except for cars going by on the main road. Good girl, jump. That wasn't on purpose. Try it again. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Drop. You let it go before I said drop. Oh my goodness. Good girl. Good girl. But she really enjoys playing tug, and when she's not interested in this toy, that's a good indication of, hey, oh my gosh, we are passing her threshold of where she can handle it. So it's right after school time, probably a little after 4 now. Good girl, yes. Good job. So we're working on engagement with the target or trigger. Good girl. And disengagement and coming to play with me. Good girl. And this is our substitute for using treats right here. I didn't know our neighbors had a truck, so that works out. Good girl, drop. Yes, good girl. Very good. So we are going to play around up here, then we're going to walk down a little bit. I am going to arrange it so that, rude. Work on that a little bit. She's super excited. We're going to arrange it so that my leash and clicker are in one hand and my toy will be on the opposite side of where she's walking. I have been trying to get her to walk to the left as much as possible, get her to fix that. But this is going to be on the opposite side so that eventually, it is out of sight. Eventually we're going to fade it completely because we won't need it. But we're not quite there yet. So that's how that's going to go. We're going to see at what point down the driveway we can go before she says, hey, I'm not really interested in this toy anymore. See, she's looking around, checking it out, listening for people. Unfortunately, those neighbors are not getting out for us to see, so that kind of sucks. Maybe my next door neighbors will pop out again and we can have a redo of yesterday's situation. Good girl. I'm going to mark for eye contact. Yes, very good. And she can get a little bit of a tug session in. When I'm done playing tug, yes, good girl. That's how we ask for it. Very good. I didn't ask for that sit. She volunteered for it. Drop. When I'm done, I'm going to ask for a drop. I'm going to wait for her to spit it out, whether it's on purpose or on accident, and then I'm going to tuck the toy away, okay? If she tries to jump on me, I'm just going to walk through her, okay? The object is not to hurt her or step on her at any point here, but we do want to let her know that, hey, jumping doesn't get you anything, okay? So that's what we're going to try here. What do you think? So again, we're using gentle leash pressure to show her where to go. Good girl, let's walk. Good job. Yes, good girl. bit of thunder in the distance here that she reacted to. I wasn't sure what it was at first, but it's definitely thunder. So we're going to keep an eye on that, and we may get in the car earlier than anticipated, and that's okay, good girl. When you are playing tug with her, whether it's an at-home game or you're using it as your reinforcer, you want to ask for drop it and it's stop moving. Lock your feet, make it as boring as possible. When she spits it out, yes, good girl. Let her know she's doing the right thing and carry on about your day. We are beyond the point where we are reinforcing for that drop it. It's just, hey, we spat it out and we're continuing on. Let's go. Good girl. Good girl. If she's pulling ahead, sometimes I'll change direction on her and tell her, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. Hi, good girl. Good job. Stop. Good girl. Good job. Good job. Looking for that eye contact. She reacted to somebody closing their trash bag, or their trash can, and that's fine. Good girl. We're gonna see if she's cool with having her back turned to it, that distraction. Good girl. That's a good girl, yes. Good girl. You can see she's looking off. She's distracted by a goodie. Good girl. Get it. Good girl. Yes, good job. Very good. Drop. I've asked for drop, so we're making it boring. She spat it out. She's a little concerned, but that's okay. Hi, Foxtrot. Yes. Good girl. I called her name. She gave me eye contact. We were reinforcing for that. Good girl. Hi, that's my hand. Good girl. I know I just put my hand in the wrong spot. Yes, I did. I said, good girl. What do you think? Off. Foxy. Come here. Let's go. Good girl. I don't want her to be tangled up here. Hi. Hello. Come here. So when dogs tangle themselves up like this, I'll try to get them to fix it. Make sure you guys can see this by just applying that gentle pressure when they're coming around. Hi, good girl, yes. Hi, good girl, come on. We see neighbors' dogs, and she's scared of them. Good girl. So we're actually going to go behind the car out of view. Come on, let's go. Try this again. Dogs are still in view, so if she starts barking again, she's no longer taking the toy. Good girl. Come on. Starts barking again, we go out of sight. And breaking that visual, good girl, yes. Breaking that visual is a good way to try and back it off. I don't know if you could still hear her booping. Come on. Boofing. Back behind the counter. Hi, let's go. But increasing that distance for her. Good girl. Nope. Blocking that view, easier said than done. There's just gentle pressure on her leash. We're not trying to yank her up or anything like that. Hi. Yes, good girl. Very good. Very momentary break in eye contact with the trigger and redirection to me. Good girl, yes. So we're living it up because this is all I have right now because she does not care about treats or toys.